Well, it's also quite wet here, just north of the baseball diamond. But there's more chronically wet areas over here, and you can see that they haven't mowed this patch because it's so wet. And as I'm walking in the grass here, it's very wet. It's April 20th, so it's natural to be wet this time of year, but the fact that they like to mow the lawn causes a problem. Now this is very wet in here, so this would be another spot where we could put in some water loving plants. Obviously we have a standing water here, so it's a pretty broad area in this spot. They mow here, so there's that spot, and the other one down there. That's 3 so far. And here's the 4th spot close into the wetland area, where the water comes down off the hill and it comes around, and this is a lined pond, so there's no very little water, if any, coming out of the wetland because it's a rubber lined pond. But in here I would suggest also that we install water loving plants in here as well. And there's a spot over there. The wetland itself drains water off the slope. It comes down this way and it runs down into the wetland, which is taking the water down, comes down the slope, flows in, and returns the water to the swale along the road. We do have a spring wetland up there on the hill. It comes down and normally it runs along the swale, but we have a diverter that allows us a slipstream of that water to come this way to feed this wetland here. So here looks like another spot that we would want to propose some woody water loving plants. So obviously that's a lot of space, but I think we ought to at least map it out and see what it comes to. Got the marsh marigolds coming up there and the dogwoods. Things are starting to come to life here.